Salt around the rim job?
Yes.
Salt around the rim job.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of Dumb People Town. Population,
Population Waters.
Derek, we're going to swim in the Derek waters today,
How
and
are
I'm
you,
very
Derek?
excited.
I'm great. I'm glad to be back.
I'm so happy to
glad.
have you
Glad to
back.
have you.
Ready
here.
to learn about more dumb people.
I mean,
I
I
straight
up accosted this dude at a supermarket, and I was like, "Come back into our podcast."
You did?
And I looked in what he bought. He let you look in his bag,
And
and
what
I.
did you- yeah.
So I have to report. I'm very sad to report this. I have not gotten the ceviche.
Where were you at? Were you guys
I forgot
at
that
Erewhon
time.
in Studio City?
No, we were at
Where are we?
Gelson's. I was
Gels,
in
okay.
Studio
I
City.
was hoping he would just say supermarket.
Supermarket.
I only fuck with a Gels.
People don't know what that is out in the world.
Yeah, I know.
No,
Their
I did.
salad bar is untouchable.
There is an
Oh.
actual bar in Gelson's, and I asked you if you've gotten drunk in there,
And
you
I
said
walked away.
you walked away without
so
answering.
Are you talking about the one?
I'll meet you for a drink at a Gelson's.
Are you talking about the one on Franklin?
I will meet you for a drink at a
About
Gelson's.
the one.
Canyon and-
Oh, okay. The Gelson's on Franklin by UCB. They opened up a bar in there too.
Yeah.
They opened it on St. Patrick's Day.
Smart.
Which just
Is that a good idea?
Right. In any other city, you'd be like, oh, mayhem. But LA has pockets where people care about St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And because of birds and that little strip
Yeah,
right there,
yeah.
that is one that can get on nuts. People went apeshit inside
Of
that.
course
Gelson's
they
on St.
did.
Oh, my God. It was so funny.
Do they play Jump Around by House of Pain?
They take
But
requests.
you can sit. This is what
Great avocados there, by the way.
You can sit at the bar and have a drink and have someone else do your shop. Like give the
Is that
list
real?
and someone else can do your shopping.
Is
for you.
that real?
That is real.
No, that's not.
It is. Someone who works for Gelson's. Yep. They'll shop and do your stuff for you while you're having a drink.
That's
It might be like that is the closest thing to a massage you can get in a grocery store. And then the happy ending is
give it
they
a
pay
year.
for it. They have it. No, that's.
I mean, they have to sign something because let's say you get really drunk. Isn't that person semi-responsible for you drinking and
facilitating.
driving?
They are a
It's
little
like
bit.
manslaughter.
Yeah, he wrapped
Very
his
least.
Ford Focus around a telephone pole after
Yeah.
the death. Yeah, because I shop
He
for
kept
him.
ordering eggs.
Well, this
You
can't order food at the bar.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
kept ordering.
No. He kept
ordering
asking, no, I don't like
dozens
these
of eggs.
eggs.
Yeah, I
Go
need
get
it.
'em, get more
Give me
That
the
would be hilarious.
cage free. Show me the
Cage
licorice
free.
again. Show me the licorice.
That would be though. You get drunk at a grocery store and then you just go buy all the stuff to make sandwiches, and you're sitting there at their bar just being like, "You who wants one?"
You've got like a giant.
We got Boar's head.
A giant
God
mustard
forbid.
open. so obviously, maybe it's in honor of Drunk History, one of the greatest TV shows of all time. We got a good drug story here.
Oh, wonderful.
I
that we're
put
gonna
one
talk
in too. This is great.
All right, this was sent in by Sam Householder at Sam Householder. He will hold your house for you if you
Thank
need
you.
if you
Thanks,
need him
Sam.
to. This is great. So I don't even have the first article on this. This is just the headline. More details on bus driver taking local kids on field trip arrested for OWI.
Okay.
More.
Man,
More
details on this.
So is this a question of we're now just testing our bus drivers on field
Period.
trips?
Like they're all drunk.
Like they were
We
all
just
drunk. We
decided
just
to-
didn't test them in the
Yeah.
past.
When a cop decides to like give tickets for speeding in an area where everyone's just speeding. You know what, guys? Can I give part of my
Please.
my political program?
Yes.
For my own campaign. There's a dearth in this country of school bus drivers. It's like a problem. I think they should say, because you get 65 to retire, right?
Yep.
They should say at 60, you can keep your pay and everything. We'll subsidize it by the government if for the last 5 years you want to
become
drive a bus. So that people could go, I am ready to retire, but okay, for my last 5 years, I'll just drive these kids around. Because we need bus drivers. That's
need
probably
bus drivers.
why we ended up with this person.
There you go.
Because you're an instant fire.
Dan,
instant fire.
I'll flip it on you and I'll add another
First
thing to
5
it.
years, get some 21-year-olds out there.
If you agree to be a bus driver for 1 year, you never have to do jury duty for the rest of your life.
That's true. That's true, or that's your political.
No, that's
my
his
political
thing.
pitch.
Well, you just thought about it.
Let me do it.
That is kind of
I
cool.
did. Well, I know. I love jury duty. I do.
What do you love
done-
about it?
Well, I'm
You have any
interested
good
in
cases?
cases. I'm
You have any good
interested.
ones?
It's like two different plays told by two different. I don't know. I've
different
done
lies
it twice,
told by
and
two
I
different
liked
people.
it. I liked it. But I don't want to do it again.
Were
But
you on a case?
I was on a case.
And they selected you?
I was so excited. I was unemployed. It was great.
It's like, was this
I had just seen The Staircase, and I was like, I'm in it. I'm in it.
When does
like,
the owl peck her eyes out?
When's the owl theory? This is like an old lady whose husband had died from a pacemaker who had 4 or 5 heart attacks and was blaming
The pacemaker
doctor.
company?
Yeah.
Or the
Nice.
doctor?
Yeah,
nice.
But anyway, real quick sidebar about why I'm
It's
I'm,
all
I'm
sidebar.
always pro.
Sidebar.
I'm a sidebar guy.
These are all sidebars.
A bus story, a bus driver story. A couple weeks ago, I heard from my brother that my nephew and his friends duct taped their faces on like the bus to make people think like that they were like
Being kidnapped?
Being kidnapped.
Oh my
Stop
God.
it. Stop it. Stop it.
Just thinking like that's one small story of what like bus drivers go
have
through.
to go through.
Like,
They can't control what's going on back there. They can't be like, do you have duct tape?
yeah,
They're
right.
not going to look through people's
Yeah, but
bags.
they're gonna get pulled over.
They aren't even seat belted in back there.
There's no seatbelts.
Are they, like, writing
There's
help?
never been seatbelts unless you're special needs.
No,
I believe.
none.
I remember I was on the wrestling team and we were coming back from a meet and the bus driver just pulled over, got out, and just started walking.
No.
Yeah.
Gotta.
Because
Just
you
like-
guys were being too disruptive.
Yeah, everybody was being fucking nuts, right?
Oh, my God.
And then the coach gets off, and we're like all watching him like talk to the bus driver, and then he comes back and he's like, guys, the bus driver's going through some stuff. So then we were
never
like,
got
maybe
a
it
name.
wasn't us. Like he was like dealing with some sort
Yeah.
of demons up
Yeah.
there at the front.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he just got up and started walking.
The
And
bus
and,
driver disciplined his new wife's his stepson.
That's right.
Sure.
Too harshly,
that's right.
and
He's
she
now-
told him he's got to
he's
sleep
going
on the
through
my
couch.
some
whole
stuff.
life, I always thought that if he was mad at us and he had yelled at all of us, that might have worked for like 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
But the pull over,
The
get
walk
up,
off.
walk off, and start walking. We didn't say a word.
Of course.
The
Oh my
rest
God.
of the
He's going
we were
through
like,
some stuff.
Yeah, we were like, I don't know, this guy's a wild card. He just got off the bus and started walking away from the bus.
He showed you how much you needed him. Did
That's
right.
very true.
you guys
very
have
true.
safeties?
Like
Safeties? Like
No.
if you're in 5th grade, you became like you were like,
Like a crossing guard or something like that?
Yeah, but there were 2 safeties on each bus. Did you not?
Oh,
have that?
no.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
like that. So they made students responsible for telling
were
other students to
safeties.
calm down.
Yeah. And as I
They
was
were
a-
respected, I'm sure.
yeah, I was a safety, of course. And I remember a kid wrote "fuck" on the back of the bus, and I got in trouble. But I never saw the guy write it. Like,
You got in trouble.
well, I was like,
Have it on
so
your
why
watch.
did
On
you
his
see it?
watch.
It was on my watch.
on his watch. We need you on that wall.
That's so
Here we
want
go.
you
You guys
on
want to hear this story?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
give it to me.
More
dude.
details have emerged in the case of the charter bus driver who was charged with an OWI while transporting local high school kids to a theater show in Grand Rapids.
Is it
last week.
OW?
Operating while
while
intoxicated,
intoxicated.
because it's not.
I don't understand why we can't
Driving.
get a national acronym. on this.
DWI.
It should be
Drunk.
DWA. He was driving. All right. The Schoolcraft Police Department has released.
Wait, so it's a bus full of theater kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So they're going to be sent.
926,600
minutes. Bobby
That's
Baker
how
bought
long it takes to get to this
The
show.
Grand
we're going
Rapids
to.
show. All right, here we go. The official it states
Yeah. I love him.
the head chaperone on the trip noticed the bus driver John Schmidt was driving erratically, unable to stay in his lane, hitting 2 large traffic cones
Dude.
without noticing.
Oh, boy.
Traffic cones.
Driving how fast in a 55?
If you're really quick, okay. I'll
Yeah,
guess
guess
and
and
then
then
I'll say
you-
my-
91.
In a 55?
91.
But don't you kind of hope he's going 28?
That's what I was
Ooh,
thinking. that it
go
might
the
be
other
getting
way.
slow.
Go the other
Dan,
way.
go whatever way you want.
Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna go too slow. He's drunk, but he's like, I gotta do it
gotta
right.
be-
I gotta
pay
do it right.
attention.
I'm gonna go 28
Whoop.
miles an hour.
And what was yours?
I said 91.
I'll go 88.
88.
So then he could
1.21 gigawatts. He's trying to go back in time.
back in time to a
when
time
she loved
before
him.
she
Okay.
left.
before she left.
Here we go. He was going 80 miles an hour.
Wow.
55. Chaperone said Schmidt's comments became more and more suspicious when he began talking about his military time in Iraq.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
right.
See,
Shouldn't
this
be
is
driving.
Thank you
Shouldn't
for
be
your
driving.
service.
That was your
Kids,
service.
quiet.
No more.
Kids, quiet.
Your service is done.
We came up on a blind.
So
You're like,
obviously,
whoa.
the guy's got some demons.
Yeah.
But and he is inappropriately working through some things.
Sure.
But having said all that, thank you
Don't
for your
drink and
service.
drive kids.
As a man who doesn't have kids,
Thank you for your
if I
service.
found out you were driving my kid,
Yeah.
Drunk.
any kids,
Any
drunk.
Do you know what I've done when I've seen someone like hit a dog?
Oh my god.
You've seen someone hit a dog
I fucking
with their car or
no,
with
no,
their
no,
body?
with their hand.
Ooh.
And I was like,
Dude, here we
you
go.
saw what I do when I saw two men willingly
What did you
suplex
do?
each other.
Wait. I want to know about the dog.
I saw red. I mean,
Yeah.
he was like, "This isn't your business," and I go, "You made it my fault." I mean, I went.
You
Where
got
are you?
crazy.
I went
Where are
far.
you?
I was in Houston, Texas.
Like in the alley? Like where?
No,
are
it was like outside of an apartment complex, and
Not good.
yeah, I mean, it was bad. I reported him to the. I don't even live there. I reported him to the complex people, but I was like,
Yeah, you see something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
You go.
right. So if it's my kid and I found out
That
you
someone's
drove
driving
drunk,
I don't care if how many tours.
like at some point,
You're going to be mad at him, but you're going to thank him for his service.
That's
Thank you
what
for
I
your
said.
service. I'm hitting
That's
you
what I
right
said.
now because of what you're doing, but I'm thanking you for
your
what you
service.
did.
Right.
we're gonna have a talk, and I'm gonna give you an opportunity to tell me about the changes that you're gonna make in your life.
That's right.
And I will follow up on those. But depending on how that goes, we are not gonna have a pleasant
Nope.
interaction.
It's not going to be fun. You know what
I'll
else
say
he did?
thank you for your service.
Thank you, Dana.
Fucking,
Jeez.
you heard an animal, I will destroy
That's
your
right.
life.
He allegedly asked the chaperone to come flying with him.
Nope.
I don't even know if he has a
Wait.
pilot's
Wait,
license.
you just
Is
singing
that
the
the song?
Yeah, come fly with me. Telling him.
Telling
him.
who? Who is he telling?
He's telling the chaperone. He told the chaperone.
Come fly with me.
He then told the chaperone that he loved him and that they should hang out at Schmidt's house.
Yeah. Nothing
he's
wrong
trying.
with that.
So getting denied, he got upset.
Yeah. According to the report, another chaperone faked an illness to get
yes,
Schmidt
to pull
into a local
Yep.
McDonald's.
That's right.
Smart.
That's
Good
right.
move.
Once-
Make it about this, not
This
that.
is so smart, people town right here. Once at the McDonald's, the main chaperone and another parent
Stole the bus.
walked into the restaurant and called the bus company to report the driver.
Right.
I don't know if that's what you should do. The
Yeah,
main,
you 100% should. At
why not
very
the
least.
cops? Why not the cops?
No, I'm saying that's one of the steps.
Yeah.
but
Right.
Yes.
The main chaperone then walked back out to the bus where the other chaperones, the kids, and Schmidt were waiting. So are they
Singing-
hatching
singing
a
a
plan?
song.
Right.
He was getting them in an a cappella version.
He
of
was-
Sound of Music.
Come
Fly away with me. And he's stripping. All right.
What do you mean you guys haven't seen Blown Away? This movie's great.
It should be a musical.
Once upon a mattress, my ass.
He's like Denzel in that movie where the plane goes upside down.
Yeah, Flight.
Flight. Couldn't I remember the name of that? I thought it was Airline. All right. Okay. According to the main chaperone, the students informed me that I went. Oh, this is okay. Okay. So once at the McDonald's, the main chaperone and another parent walked out of the restaurant and called the bus company. We said that. They got back to where they were waiting. According to the main chaperone, the students informed me that when I went into the McDonald's, John exited the bus, walked around the car wash building, and urinated in plain view of all the passengers.
He had to
now
go.
Now he's a pedophile. I mean,
Yeah.
now he's
well,
a
that's
sex
exposing
offender.
yourself. There you
I'm
go.
fine now. I'm fine. I got it out.
I got it all out.
Didn't you, so you don't want me to pee?
No, we weren't
Oh,
saying
I guess
that.
I did a car wash. They're gonna wash it off.
when a drunk person does the thing where they take it to a level that does, oh, would you rather I peed on the kids?
Should I just
So, like,
piss all over
Should I
him?
piss all over these fucking kids?
Come
Hey, come
pee
here.
with me.
Who wants to get
Come-
peed on? Because obviously I'm a bad guy.
Who
Yeah.
wants a golden shower?
I just was
Come fly.
making it where his soap. All right.
Undo my fly with me and
Whoa.
think of me
I like that.
over here.
Sir, you gotta stop.
No,
you really.
I'm gonna be where no one can see. I don't care.
And like two of the kids are like, he's good.
but we all can see.
No, the
you,
kids
sir.
are
I
like-
think we need him.
the kids are
we
like,
need that
Can you do a baritone?
Yeah.
the kids are like, you're a little up here. I want you down
I
here.
want you down here. Come fly.
Kids are all in a circle, zip, zap, zopping. They're like, what's going on over there? All right. This is
What do you do with a problem like John Schmidt?
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. This is when the main chaperone instructed the parents and the kids get off the bus and go
Yes.
into the McDonald's. When Schmidt was on the phone with
Meanwhile, the kids are thinking, what a great detour.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Amazing.
we didn't want to go
McDonald's.
sing.
So that guy
Yay.
pee and we get to go to
Where's
McDonald's?
this taking place?
so they were driving to Grand Rapids. It's in Michigan.
We got trouble.
From
in
where?
Grand Rapids.
From where to where? From
They're-
where?
I guess they were going to a theater. I don't know where they were
And
coming
in
from. but
He
Detroit.
they
doesn't know the territory.
He doesn't know that.
When Schmidt was on the phone with the bus company who hired him, the main chaperone was able to grab a large styrofoam cup that Schmidt was drinking from during the trip.
Yeah.
When he
What?
opened the lid,
Peach schnapps.
he was met with a strong odor of cinnamon
Rumple mints.
and alcohol.
What you talk? What you talk? What you talk? What you talk?
That's just him. Yeah. He doesn't know the territory. What are you talking? What are you talking?
Everybody's there's okay. The manager of the McDonald's.
What do you say? What do you say? He's doing.
What am I? I'm that guy.
He's doing a Tom Waits version.
What do you mean?
Somewhere.
He's in a trench coat.
Somehow. I'll find a place that's worth peeing.
Well, he was just trying to do his impression of the Wiz.
Yeah.
Hey.
Kids, the manager of the McDonald's.
So he has Fireball in his coffee.
Yes, he's got Fireball in his coffee. They went, and while he was on the phone, parents are on a reconnaissance mission to grab his cup. It's almost like trying to get DNA. Manager of the McDonald's told police the kids from the bus came to the restaurant visibly upset, with some crying. It is theater group, so
It
maybe
is
they were
theater.
just-
They're on the verge of tears, just
They're
going.
emotionally accessible kids.
they were accessing other memories to create
Could
those
be
tears.
acting. Yeah,
Could be
fake.
acting.
Yeah.
You have to ask. It is theater
Yeah.
kids. All right. The group's chaperone following shortly after. The group was trying to avoid contact with Schmidt during this time. The manager said Schmidt entered the restaurant to confront the chaperone who took his cup,
Oh God.
but was escorted outside by another McDonald's employee.
So now you
Have
got
you
me-
ever seen a McDonald's employee go above and beyond? Sully
Rochelle,
McCullough's.
Illinois.
You have?
Of course.
Really?
Go above and
In the
beyond the
Hud
call
City?
of duty?
Oh yeah, they're great there. But I agree with you. On the road, it's a free for all. Those they're lucky the McDonald's was like all of you out.
Sully McCullough, who will be on our show at Largo, Sully McCullough's bit, it's the greatest. It's like he saw a guy. What is it like? You cannot get fired from McDonald's. Like you could knife the manager and cut him, and the manager would be like,
you cut me bad, but I need you on those fries over there.
Can't let you go.
Look, okay, you don't want me driving the bus. I'm not gonna drive the bus. But can we admit it's my cup?
It is my cup. Just give me a cup back.
Just give me the cup back.
The police report goes on to state authorities attempted to have Schmidt complete a sobriety test, with him telling police multiple times it's not going to happen.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, now look,
It's his right.
everything he's doing is in the wrong. When
But it is his
comes
right.
to that,
Yeah.
you should deny the sobriety
Yeah,
test.
deny it.
He was taken to the hospital for a chemical test, at which point he decided to cooperate with the test and told police he had poured, Dan, you're so right,
Well, you
Or
said
who
cinnamon.
said-
Peach Jumps. He said peach jumps.
20 ounces of Fireball whiskey.
Oh,
Who
you
said-
said Fireball.
You said
Yeah,
Fireball
only
whiskey.
because of the cinnamon.
Into his cup before starting the drive.
20 ounces.
20 ounces?
20 ounces of Fireball.
Man.
That's like larger than that liquid death.
How many kids are on the bus? Do we have a count on that?
We
I
don't,
mean,
but
he
it's a
should-
group.
That's attempted murder.
This
100%.
this right here is 19.2 fluid ounces.
That's wild.
Police took photos of the cup, and the report states that there were only a few ounces of whiskey left. So he had 17 to 18 ounces of whiskey on the
Because
drive.
the thing is, addiction, obviously, it's a disease. It's real, right? But you decide to be a bus driver.
Right.
So, like, something else, buddy.
Something else.
working a
Go like,
working a parking
be an
bill.
overnight security guard in a, like, financial
Anything.
building and just
Yeah.
get fucking hammered every night.
Toast it up when you're. Hey, drink when you finish. Drink as you pull that bus in after
Right.
you've taken your kids on the fit. Have 20
Go
ounces.
home and have 20 ounces.
20. All right. The transportation company that Schmidt was driving for sent a replacement driver to transport the school group.
And this guy was high as shit.
High as hell. And they got there, and that's story number one.
You think they made curtain? You think they made curtain?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I got there at intermission.
I'm sure
There's
they
at least
did.
an
Think
hour
They
long-
made curtain. Is
Right.
that a phrase that you
It's
just
such
made
a-
up? Did they make
Yes.
curtain?
Did you guys make curtain?
You make that curtain?
We went in.
5 minutes
Curtain
till
goes up,
curtain.
you're fine.
Thank you.
Curtain
5
call.
minutes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I've just
yeah.
never heard. Did you make
That's the curtain call. You all get called in front of the curtain.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Did you make curtain?
Curtain's
There you
up.
I like
Pat.
that. Did you
All
make
right,
curtain?
there you go. That's story one down the books. Derek Waters is with us. We
Oh.
can tell you how you can support him and all that other stuff and what we've got
Kickstart.
going on. Kickstart after the break. That's Dumb Down.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Before we get into how you can support the great Derek Waters, we've got stuff coming up. I got to say this. We're going to be in Ann Arbor, Michigan, doing a show at the Michigan Theater
Everybody
on
should go.
Friday, September 27th. That's a huge theater, 1,400 seats. Let's see what we can do, Ann Arbor. It's alumni weekend, family weekend. My daughter's a sophomore there, so I'll be back with my family. Everybody who's there for alumni family weekend, come see our show on Friday night.
It's so much
Do
fun.
you know who your support is?
We don't. We don't have support.
I
It
was
could
wondering
be
if you get-
Dan.
No, I don't know if you're like incorporating some of the Michigan vibe into the support.
Maybe. But I don't know, Dan. If you want to,
Maybe I'll have my daughter introduce us on
What's the
stage.
date?
That could be
It's
cool.
Friday the
She's in
27th.
she's in the improv group there.
I'm in New Orleans.
Same
That's
improv
awesome.
group that John Glazer and Matt Price and Mike Blyden were in. Just great.
The same group?
So it's been around since the late 70s.
The
Comedy
theater or
company.
the group?
Comedy, the improv group called Comedy Company.
And
They
it
get
just
new
rotates
members.
new students come
That's
in.
awesome.
It's like Menudo. You get new
That's
people all the
awesome.
time. So, yeah, so she's doing that. So that's September 27th. And then we're going to be in Vegas in October at Wise Guys. We're going to be at Comedy Fort in Fort Collins at the beginning of November. And then we're doing the Flyover Festival in St. Louis. We're doing the Sheldon Theater on Saturday night, November 16th.
16th. And
So-
then in December here in L.A.
Doing our two-man show. It's kind of Birbiglia-esque, I guess I could describe it as. Neil Brennan style
Stand-up
two-man
mix-
show,
it's
stand-up
theatrical.
storytelling.
Yeah.
It's called The Born Identity, B-O-R-N.
Whoa.
And we're
where are
doing
you
it
doing
here
it
at the Lyric Hyperion on the December 9th, the 12th, and the 16th. You got 3 chances to see it.
You know I'll be there.
It's not a huge
Supersklars.
theater. Yeah.
Supersklars.com. Come check all that out. Now, Derek Waters, how can people find you, watch stuff? They can
Support.
watch old. I mean,
I liked how you said find out how you can support him.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's really a
Kickstarter.
nice question.
Is that how- emotionally?
Hire me.
Hire him.
Yeah.
Hire
I've been
this guy.
pitching shows, getting no's.
Pitching shows, getting those.
Welcome to the world.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Let's give this guy a
but
yes.
Yeah, you can support me
Those and getting
by
those.
getting me a job.
Get him a job.
I have an Instagram. I still have a fucking Facebook.
That's right.
I'm trying everything.
Facebook.
Where can people watch Drunk Histories?
That's a great question. I believe Paramount Plus,
Plus, okay.
Hulu,
Such a
and
wonderful show.
iTunes, and yeah, we're trying so hard to get it back. But
I want you to get it
Get
back
it
because I
back.
want to do it.
Get
I
it
know.
back. We want to
I
do
know
it.
we're going to do the Wright Brothers.
We were going to do the Wright Brothers.
I'm sorry.
Let's
No,
do
you
them.
couldn't use
The
your-
Dolly Parton is still one of my all-time favorites.
Oh,
I
thanks.
think that is cinema.
I think
I'm
so,
dead
too.
serious.
I
Casey Wilson.
I know.
Oh my
Rich
God.
Fulcher.
Rich Fulcher.
Fulcher.
Rich Fulcher's genuine, because he's so good at accessing that just pure
Yes.
softness, that Steve
Sweetness,
Carell is
yeah.
obviously like so great
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
and he's really coming through in aspects of that Dolly Parton story that a lot of people don't know, and like what she ended up doing.
Has she
for
seen
him.
it?
She's had to. There's
She
no
has to have-
fucking
someone has to have
way.
shown
Has she
it.
I've got confirmation on other ones, but never that one.
What's
Never-
the confirmation on when you do things that have happened where the people are still
Nichelle
alive?
Nichols from Star Trek saw the one that we did. I don't know if you know that one, and it's okay if you don't. But she was going to leave Star Trek,
Okay.
and she was just like, "This isn't for me." And she went to a Star Trek convention, and someone's like, "Somebody wants to meet you," and this guy comes up to her. He's just like, "I'm a big fan of yours," and she was like, "I'm sorry, but are you Martin Luther King?" And he said, "Yeah, I am Martin Luther King. I'm a Trekkie." And she's like, "I can't believe meeting you. I'm about to leave the show." And he convinced her. He said, "No, you are proving that black women are not just servants
Amazing.
on television."
Unreal.
Amazing.
And convinced her to stay on the show. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is.
And then really quick, sorry, that William
amazing.
Shatner and her have the first interracial kiss on television. And when they were shooting it, the producer said, "Let's do one where you don't kiss." And credit to William Shatner that when they did the version where they don't kiss, William Shatner looked at the camera and crossed his eyes.
That's awesome.
So
they
you
would-
can't
so
use
they
it.
would never
Use it.
use it. Yeah.
Also, there was like a super early one with Alan McLeod. I think it was that the night before Christmas.
He did he did the
God, I
night
love
before
that.
Christmas.
That was- that's-
yeah,
yeah.
'twas the night before Christmas. Yeah.
That was
yeah.
so fucking funny. Alan's
unreal.
so amazing.
I got real lucky with that thing. I was like a bus driver, just
No,
heading
you
to
didn't
Grand
get real
Rapids.
lucky.
theater show.
Great
Nobody
concept.
was in the bus.
Great concept that just kept getting better.
Yeah.
And kept getting better. It's what I watch
great
with my
comedy.
kids when I'm like, you want to see
Purely-
something great?
Thanks.
Watch
boys.
this. All right,
Thank
shall
you.
we jump into another story?
Let's get done.
Here we go. And I was in the same mode. All right, this is sent in by Steve Schieffer. Is it Schiefer? Schieffer or Schiffer?
I'd go Schiefer.
Schieffer.
Like Claudia Schiffer.
At Schiefer4. Here we go. You ready? Couple arrested after X-rated margarita stunt in in restaurant goes viral.
Oh.
And I don't mean in that way.
Look, I don't know anything
and
else.
they accidentally. Here's the best
and
part.
I want this type of love.
Exactly. And
Give
they
me margaritas and like still that passion.
wasted away
Public
again.
sex. I love you so much. I don't care where we're
You ready
doing
for this? And they they accidentally called the cops on themselves.
Oh,
Whoops.
butt dial.
I meant 912.
or she
910.
has 9 because she doesn't really trust him. She has 9-1. Always set.
No, they-
I meant
Oh,
811.
No, they got
I
it.
bet they did the 3-3, the like
Long
You're
press?
supposed to press it
Yeah,
3
yeah,
times.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't even know that.
Or
I
long
think-
press? I think it's a triple press. I
I
always
think-
think about someone's going to walk in or do a triple press, and I can't check it to see if I should.
think
I'll have
long
a triple
does it.
press half cap. Can I do a half cap?
I'm going to do a
triple
half
press?
cap triple press. All right, oat milk. A Georgia couple were filmed engaging in an explicit act with a margarita.
Okay, can we guess what the
Yeah.
explicit act was?
What do you
He's
think
stirring
it
it
is?
with his dick.
Or he's pouring.
He
frozen
poured it
margarita into
inside of
vagina.
her vagina, and I believe.
Then he's with a straw.
We'll
took
see.
it out.
And were later arrested after the wife complained to the cops about the X-rated video spreading online, according to the report. Joe,
I think the straw
gosh.
was as a penis, and she's like,
Right.
yeah. That's it.
Joe Boyette took a now viral video of himself attempting to funnel a margarita down the butt of his wife.
Oh,
And his wife has maybe the greatest name ever, Mary Sweats.
Mary Sweats.
Mary Sweats, or is it Sweets?
No,
Sweats.
Tried the
Stay
old-
sweats.
they tried the old funnel tunnel.
The old funnel tunnel.
Yeah.
Inside Rodeo Mexican restaurant in Waycross, Georgia.
What can I say, guys? I'm a crack addict.
However,
In
Boyette
her
could.
butt?
So here's the thing: Boyette couldn't get the
This
funnel
is
to work.
fucking great.
Insane.
This
So-
is love.
So he
These two got fucking after it on like a Tuesday in a Mexican restaurant.
So Boyette couldn't get the funnel to work, so he tossed it and poured the tequila-based beverage from the pitcher straight down his wife's rear end as she was on all fours in the
I'll have what she's having.
In the where?
restaurant booth. In the booth.
Yeah, because they were same side in it because they love each other. You just not see the romance in this?
She just turns her butt
Yeah.
towards him.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Pulls
fours
her-
on the
I'll
booth.
be the funnel.
Wow.
We're going to have some funnel tonight.
I'll be your funnel.
Screen
like
grabs.
butt-
Is that in their
I'm
vows?
gonna be a funnel, baby.
Put your tiny beer in mine.
It's a margarita.
I always thought it was crazy in Wolf of Wall Street when he does the ass coke.
yeah.
This tops that.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
This
Screen
Little
grabs.
little chips and salsa and
That's-
fucking butt love.
I mean, that's chips and dip. All right, the green screen
Sips
grab,
and dip.
sips and dip. Screen grabs from the explicit video show a woman on her hands and knees in a restaurant booth with her butt exposed, the man in a baseball cap and orange shirt holding a margarita behind her. One image shows him pouring the beverage while the other shows him grinning after the complicit act. I'm just going to show you. It is fuzzed out,
I love
but
it.
here he is.
Oh, yeah, that's stupid.
It's
First of all,
well
I knew
lit.
that hat had to be backwards. But he should have gotten under the butt. You want to get into the carriage, and so you're under for the full funnel.
In my mind, this is when the waitress comes over, or waiter, when they always interrupt you when you're in the middle of something, and they're like, "Can I get you anything else?" And he now has to look up with a
From
mouthful of butt margarita and be like, "Just a check when you get a chance. We'll just take the check."
You just top this off.
We get more chips.
Sweats. Girl, I'm gonna make you sweat.
Can we,
Yeah.
get, can we get
Center
more
circle.
chips? She goes, "Can you get more chips?" And the waitress is like, "After the entree."
Yeah, okay. I'll go. Hey, I'll go more chips.
More
up
chips
until I fucking leave,
Post
dude.
entree, Derek. All right.
So wait, who took it? Who took the picture?
That's a great.
That's a
question.
great question.
The deep state.
I'm gonna get it's behind the back of the person behind me going,
Right.
take the picture now. He's got her
Did you
ass
get it?
out.
that they
Did you get it?
that they asked someone to take a picture of them. 'Cause,
No,
like,
I don't think they asked.
no, but
You think the next booth
I
over
think the
was
next
like,
booth over is like no one's
going
gonna.
in
And
her
also,
ass.
hold on, look at
Get
me.
it in portrait. I'm
It
going
was
in her
this.
ass.
It was this. So me and you,
Yeah, you and I.
they're behind you.
Yeah,
right.
and
So
you're
I'm like, get your phone out, and you're
Yeah.
like, why? I just want to eat dinner. And you're like,
yeah, here we go. Yeah,
hold it like this.
higher,
Like this.
higher.
yeah, yeah. And then I'm like, holy shit!
my God.
That's love.
That is love.
Post it right
Same siding it.
Oh my god.
Same siding. it.
Sweats then called the cops to complain that the raunchy video was leaked and going viral online. You are doing
You
this in
are
a
bending
public
over,
place.
asking for a margarita in your
You-
asshole,
you, like-
and you got everything coming towards you, honey.
I'm all about consent, but
This
you
also
are.
is like
You reap what you sow.
the generations above us, which they don't seem like they are.
I know
Because I mainly associate it with people 15 to 20 years older than us,
who are like,
but
this is
the
the only place
idea
we
that
can do.
if you are a person
It's
in
an affair.
2024,
It's an affair.
What I'm saying, if you're a person in 2024 who
Passive.
thinks you can stop anything on the internet.
Nope.
That
You
once
can't.
it's out, we'll just call the cops and make these people stop. It's especially if it's sexual and like such a hook like that. It's gone. That's gone.
No.
You have no
But
control.
to still possess that ability, like, well, we'll call the cops. We'll tell them to take it off
Call
the internet.
cops.
Is it
Cops can stop the internet,
Cops
right?
take down on
Cops
the
can
internet.
stop the internet, right?
Yeah, I would like the internet cops to take things off.
Take it
That would be
down.
Cool.
You know what can stop anything online? The thin blue line.
That's
Great
right.
movie.
That's right. Thin Blue Line.
But the you're in public. You're gonna get filmed like
Period.
whatever you want. You
Wasn't
can't get filmed taking a shit. But like if you're in the bathroom, but
Right.
you're in a booth.
You're
Yes.
in a
Other people
booth.
are watching.
You're out in the public.
And I
and
imagine part of the excitement was, can you believe we're going to do
you do
this
this
here?
in public, live.
It is crazy, though.
Who took the picture?
We don't know. So a call
In the 90s, you could do this, and it would just be a rumor.
right?
Yes.
That's right. It would just be
Be a
it'd be
story that the
story.
waitress told.
It would be a
or
story
a Polaroid.
or a Polaroid.
That one uncle, always with the pole.
You'll never believe this place in Rodeo, Texas.
Give me a sec. When this thing comes out, give me you're going to see.
Guy was licking her butthole. With a margarita.
a call that is saying,
Aren't you guys a little tempted to try this though? I mean, in the privacy of our own home.
100%.
Dad,
I mean,
did-
Of like
You
maybe
salt the
butt
rims of
and
the cheese.
margarita
Here's my
is
thing.
good.
salt the rim.
salt around the rim job?
Yes.
Salt around the rim
job.
job. All right, a call that triggered the couple's arrests, TMZ said. According to the outlet, the police had been unaware of their salt rim shenanigans. There you go.
wah, wah.
Until at that point, but once they were made aware of the video, they arrested the pair. Boyette turned himself in on Monday, while Sweat did so on Tuesday. Why did she take an extra day? Why did she take an extra
Well,
day?
because her face, like his face is in it. Her face is not in
That's
it.
right.
Even though we get the blurred.
Yeah.
That's
She's
right.
like, can I beat this?
Can I
Yeah,
beat this?
nah, that's
I don't
my
think-
ass.
No, I know that
That's
ass
me.
anyway.
I got that dice tattoo on
So
my
you
ass.
know that. The restaurant.
What kind of tattoos do you think a girl like that has?
I mean,
You said dice. Not
Andrew
playing
Dice
dice.
Clay?
Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah.
Yes.
hey,
Oh.
hey,
Look
little,
here. Oh.
little Miss Muff. All right.
I mean, just to your audience, I know you guys know, but one of my favorite things to bring up is You're Unbelievable. The song.
yeah,
That
EMF.
people don't know that that's dice in the song.
That's dice.
unbelievable. Oh, that's it.
I always just think that's a
That is.
cool
It's a
who gives a
great
shit.org nugget.
Sure. By the way, the restaurant is investigating the incident. Why? What kind of an investigative team does the Rodeo Mexican?
Rodeo should be like,
Guys, we're
you
gonna
already let this happen under your
we're
roof.
gonna-
So, like, you need distance.
we're gonna put our lead investigator.
Yeah,
Hey,
Penis
Jerry,
colada.
quit making that guacamole in a trash can. We're gonna need you to put your forensic gloves on. Put your forensic gloves on.
What?
We got to investigate this.
I can't hear you. I have my
like-
earbuds in.
He's like, "Is there video? There's video."
All right, I'm
This
gonna
would
need.
be
I'm gonna
the-
need 5 more people on my team.
Police
We're
said
gonna need to stake
all
this
right,
out.
Police said another explicit. He's like, "I'm gonna need to dust for prints."
Sweet.
Police said another explicit clip taken by the couple shows Sweats exposing her breast and Boyette putting her left breast in his mouth while she pulls him closer. This was taken by them. The restaurant, located in the southern Georgia city of Waycross, slammed the inappropriate incident and warned that any employees involved would be facing consequences.
Someone took that first.
Someone took the first video.
This is it. We recently became aware of the inappropriate incident that took place in our restaurant. A letter shared by the restaurant online said, and you know the employee took it with his own phone and is like, I'll airdrop it to you.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
It's not going through. Then just send a link to the iCloud.
Okay.
It's too big of a file.
Too big of a file.
Speaking of a big file,
You called
your
my
wife.
wife's. Yeah, right. We wanted to make it clear that such behavior is completely unacceptable and does not reflect our values or our mission to provide a family-friendly dining experience. That's what you're providing at the rodeo? A family-friendly dining experience?
Once a girl or a boy, let's not sex
not-
judge,
that's right.
you.
gets on all fours,
Yes.
and nobody sees it, and then you also have about 10 to 15 seconds of lifting her
The skirt,
dress
yeah.
skirt
Uh-huh.
up, and no one's saying anything.
Yeah. I mean, if
'Cause
that
we-
happens next to you, what are you saying? You
No,
call the manager.
As a
over.
restaurant, we are going to question your commitment to family dining.
Yes.
As a
my
comedian,
Gonna
family will not
question-
be there.
Yeah, you're going to question your mission. is
as a
what we're gonna
comedian, I would say thank
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 God.
this is happening.
Thank
in
God.
front of
I
you,
mean,
sweet Jesus.
go to Burning Man, for Christ's sake.
So did they get in? What do they get penalized?
So
What-
they get
indecent
arrested
exposure?
for indecent exposure
And that's
out
it.
in public. That's
and were
it.
there any kids? Because she might have to be a sex offender.
There you go. You never know. She might be driving a bus next week. We
Mr.
don't know.
Schmidt.
We don't know.
Mrs. Schmidt.
Mr. and Mrs. Schmidt. About Schmidt.
I was born a sweats. I'll die a Schmidt.
There you go. Story number 2 down in the books. Daniel, give us a taste of what we're going to hear in story number 3.
A lot of robberies in one night.
Okay. I love it. A lot of robberies in one night. Derek Waters stole our heart, and he's going to give it back. This is Dumb People Town, Brooklyn.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.
Hey, gang, welcome back. One more segment to go. Daniel's going to take us home, but Dan, tell us first how people can catch you.
Go to
watch your stuff.
danielvankirk.com. You can watch Rose Gold. My special's out now on YouTube. And you can watch my movie Wine Club on Tubi.
Great movie, and Dan is great in it.
Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate it.
He really is.
Thanks. And then I will be in Lafayette the night before I do a weekend in New Orleans at that new club Sports Drink.
I've heard
I'm
it's so
excited about
good,
that.
Dan.
I can't wait.
I heard that club is really fun.
That is 26th, 27th, and 28th of September. And then the second Saturday in November, I will be in Cedar Rapids. And then the 16th, possibly the 15th as well. But I will be at the Flyover Comedy Festival, definitely headlining on the 16th. Everything is up at danielvankirk.com. And if you're in LA or you just want an excuse, the first Wednesday of every single month, I do my show Overshare at Bespoke LA. And I hope people come out to it.
on
I love it.
Fairfax.
Yeah.
It's great.
Great
DanielVanKirk.com.
stand-up show.
Let's do it.
Okay, ready?
Yes, sir.
Would be, you already know you failed.
Would
Be thief, prowling after curfew, arrested after attempted robberies in one night. Sent in by Jake Garoni at Jake Garoni.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do my best here. This is Quebec. Les Serres. I said it like Spanish. I don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
it's French.
A night. I know that. I just
Thank
don't
you.
know.
Les Serres. Les Serres.
Serres.
Mhm.
A night owl was arrested in the early morning hours of Sunday for a series of attempted thefts committed during the night in Les Cedres. How do you say this?
Monterrey. Monterrey. Question, is that the night owl that killed the woman in the staircase? Can you say?
I think so.
West.
He's not allowed to talk about the case.
Hold on.
Sorry,
He's
I
not
can't
allowed to
talk
talk
about
about the
the
case.
case.
Hold on
He's
one
not allowed to talk
second.
about the
No,
case.
I seriously, I don't want to get derailed, but I seriously
cares?
want to know your take on the staircase. Is he guilty or not?
She found an email that made it clear he was bisexual.
Right, that he was having a relationship with a
And
man at the
she
gym.
said, we're going to get a divorce. I don't think he meant to kill her, but he definitely killed her.
Threw her down the staircase.
Yeah, but the proof is so crazy that there isn't any. But
It's
that's my theory.
Right, that it's insane.
The amount of blood on the staircase.
Right.
Like,
that she kept slipping and falling and like it was,
how about that another woman in Germany that he
Fell
was
down
involved
another
with, fell down
staircase.
another staircase.
like I've never seen people use staircases this much ever. Like for
That is
as weapons.
I don't. Well, what's crazy is that wasn't his. Like he wasn't. Yeah, that is a. It's all crazy. That's my. I mean, it's one of the best. Not you can't say best because people died. But
It's one
It's
of the most
fascinating.
fascinating.
Yeah.
Compelling.
I think he's guilty. He's
really
totally
quick,
guilty.
just because we're on the case of owls, I had a couple people over for some Maryland crabs. Sometimes I ship out Maryland crabs.
I love
Beautiful.
Have you ever seen? This was like 7:00 at night. 2 owls.
In Silver Lake.
I just remembered where we met. Not met, but like last time we saw each other.
Staircase convention.
Angels Orioles game. I was with Ryan Sickler.
Yes.
Okay.
Orioles.
Orioles.
Orioles
like
magic.
them.
Orioles magic.
This could be
Why
their
not?
year. This
The
could be
answer
their
was
year.
in front of
Good
me the
memory.
whole time.
Holiday Sun.
No, 2 owls showed up at 7. The sun is not down yet.
Where are you? Is this in Silver Lake?
This is in Burbank, right?
Oh,
down the
Burbank.
street.
There are 2 owls in Silver
There's
Lake.
an owl in my neighborhood too.
There's 2.
Yeah, they're just because one they'll talk to each other.
No, but have you ever seen them during the day?
Yes.
Yes,
Very rare.
I saw one behind Trader Joe's, and I just saw it like huge wingspan swoop down and pick up in the field behind it on the hill, pick up a rat and fly away.
Really?
It was amazing.
See,
if I,
I
saw
was-
2 owls in the day, that'd be like, well, that's an omen.
Well, I looked it up.
And
It says like they're a protector, so it means like someone's protecting you. But I was also like, They've never smelled Maryland crabs.
No,
they have
they
to
don't.
be like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
going
they
on?
thought there's food. There's food for
That's
me
a
here.
very logical.
There's
very good
food
call.
for me here.
And this
Yeah.
is why you're a
Sense it.
great member of the jury. You look
That's
at
right.
The whole
That's right. You
scope.
look at the whole
Look at
story.
the whole scope.
Do you have a different theory on the staircase?
No, I think he was upset with her for some reason, and my guess is the argument about his sexuality
Yeah.
or their relationship or whatever, the lack thereof. And my guess is that she was going up the stairs and he pulled her back down. And
Yeah.
she fell down and hit herself. And he finished the job with a blunt force thing. He was so mad because seems like a rageful guy.
He is, and he also contradicts himself. In the first one, he says, Kathleen, yeah, she knew I was gay. Could I have sex with another person? Of course. But could I cheat on? Could I have a relationship? Absolutely no. But then in the
great impression of it.
recap when he comes back,
Yeah.
he's like, the director says like, did she know you're bisexual? No, there is no way. She would have killed me.
I mean,
like
there's
I'm
no way.
no, Brad. And they're like, we found the guy you slept with. Brad? He's a little upset. Well, I'm sure he is. Well, how's he doing?
Yeah,
He smells like cigars
I know.
and sweat and wine. Every time I see him, I
I
get
know.
grossed out and so intrigued.
So all of
He's
it.
such sorry.
Also,
all
like
of those
someone should have
things.
done a better job with his makeup. That's it. Just on it. You're
what
shooting a TV
makeup?
show.
Nobody put shit on me.
I don't have blotches.
What is this?
But you do have to admit that you don't look great on camera.
Absolutely. Yes. Of
course. I don't wanna look
wine.
great.
I have coffee. I cigars. I suck dick. I spit it
Wait,
in my mouth.
wait,
I
wait,
swirl
hang
it
on.
around.
No, you
Yeah,
said
yeah.
something after smoking a cigarette.
I like to use my Bic razor.
And I'll watch.
I'll watch. Ooh.
Turn on the
No,
fountain.
no, that's
the fountain
best.
was very
No, here
loud.
goes. It was
You know how
very
a fountain
no,
gets
I'll
loud.
remember. We were watching America's Sweetheart. Fed on a bottle of wine, nothing out of the ordinary, and I said goodnight to her. And that was the last. Nope. That was the last time I saw her.
Upright.
Right. What is he? He calls
says
himself
some-
out. He's like, that
Yeah.
was the last time I saw her alive. And then he's like, nope, she was breathing when I found her.
Yeah,
And it's just, he's.
it's
yeah.
just all of it. I'm like, I cannot believe this. It is
Well,
just
nobody believed it.
And those poor kids.
those poor kids.
Can you believe they think Dad threw Mom down the stairs? Yeah, I
yeah,
can.
we do.
Yeah.
we do. Yes.
All right, you want to
Sorry.
hear about this?
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
dumb
Don't-
town.
I love it. Okay, so this all happened in the word Les Cedre.
Yeah.
Z.
Some area
West
in Quebec.
west of the island of Montreal.
Montreal.
The suspect has no prior criminal record. He could face charges of attempted theft of or from vehicles as well as trespassing at night. He was also issued a ticket for violating the curfew in effect in Quebec.
There's a curfew.
I guess.
I didn't realize
This is
that.
from 2022. Were they still doing curfews?
Maybe COVID
Maybe.
curfew.
Right, or maybe there was weather because there's bad
Could
weather
be a weather
there.
curfew.
Yep.
You know the old Quebec weather curfew.
According to
It
information,
snows there.
It's a thing.
I mean, it's why the Nordiques always
Could never
play
played
day
a late
games.
game. Yeah.
yeah, that's fine. According to information provided, a citizen heard noise and surprised the perpetrator, who was trying to break into his vehicle at approximately 2:45 a.m.
What are you doing there, bud?
Here's where it gets dumb, people town. The witness called the police while following the suspect's escape on foot from a safe distance. So you're just both walking at a
slowly
leisurely
walking
place.
Here he
behind
is.
Yes.
And you're on the phone loud enough
with the cops.
with the cops. So the guy,
following this person casually walking at 2:45 in the morning.
Low speed chase.
Wait, hold on. Why is that dumb?
To me, it's insane that the guy doesn't run far enough away.
Oh, yeah, dumb on that-
to like
on
get
the-
away.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Number
also, if somebody's breaking into anything, don't pursue them.
You are
No.
not on the police force.
Just be happy that
You take
you
your loss.
Did they
you call
take
the
anything? Did he take anything?
Well, they said he broke into multiple cars. On the scene, police took advantage of a new layer of snow. This is so Canadian.
Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
so
New layer of
Canadian.
Follow the suspect's
All the
tracks
The prince.
and pick him up in the Monte Monard, I don't know, area.
You know, Pierre is a track expert.
Yeah, it's just big fucking shoe prints.
He is an expert in tracks.
He was your trap
It's like, you did not see The Shining?
Yeah.
You got to go backwards at some point.
or do a couple
Danny
walking that
figured
way
it
and a
out.
couple
Yes.
that way.
Yeah, or get the shoes
Grab-
that are like shaped like bears.
Yeah. Or
Bears-
grab a
bears or
brush and drag it
sneakers.
behind you. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
just follow
Grab
the
a
brush.
rake like you're coming out of a sand trap.
Or come fly with me.
Come fly with me away.
Schmidt.
After checking the area, the police found that the individual had visited multiple locations in the area. Then they list a whole bunch of French words I can't say. A spokesman, a sergeant, Audrey Ann Bilodeau, applauded citizens because it seems that all doors of the vehicles approached by the suspect were locked. We'll get out of here on this. How many different cars or homes? What is the total number of locations
Did this thing
that this
break
person tried to break into and or rob?
My question is, how do you know he tried to break in if your car was locked? Is it just the alarm
Great
going
point.
off?
Ring
Fingerprints?
camera.
Fingerprints.
Okay.
Fingerprints.
We get out of this. In one night, this person has no prior record at all. And
245.
one night went falling down.
245? No.
245.
You said 2:45 is
2:45
like the name
a.m.
of
Yes.
the time, so
Yeah.
Yes.
probably started at 1. I'm going to give them
Yeah.
an hour
Yeah.
and 45.
How many
Hour
think they got
45.
done?
That's a lot of
A
cars.
lot of
to
parked
try and
cars right next to each other.
I'm going to say 34.
34. Walter Payton.
break. 62.
62.
14.
One of you is 1 year or one number off.
Oh, my
okay.
God. 61.
Okay.
15.
15.
35.
35.
Before we give the answer,
Yes.
go see Dan.
Come
Dan
on
in
out.
Vancouver. Come see us.
In Ann Arbor, September 27th.
And the
all
Born
of his-
Identity. BOR.
Go support Derek Waters.
Please support him
emotionally,
any
financially,
GoFundMe.org.
physically.
Give this man a job.
GoFundMe.org.
GoFundMe.org.
We need him on television.
Yes.
Again immediately.
Thank you.
More shows.
He tried to break in. The total number of places is 15.
Oh!
Jay,
There you
that's
go,
a lot.
Jay.
It's still a lot when you
You're
think
the
about
dumb man now.
You're the dumb man now, dog.
Wait, so 15, but how do
15.
they know?
They don't. There's no way to
just
really.
no
know.
way
Got to
to
be
know.
ring cameras.
How many break into? 15.
Cameras.
Or maybe he kept trying while that person was
I
following him.
almost was a theft, Mama. Don't tell that story again.
15
funny.
that I knew of. All right, there you go.
Derek
That's
Waters,
a show.
thank you.
Thank you guys for having me.
I love you, dude.
Love you guys.
And all I can say is,
Oh, you don't like
oh
it?
Schmidt, we got to get back to
Hey.
work. We'll see ya.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more Dumb People Town.